What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Solomon, and here we talk about credit cards, credit card hacks, and maximizing your credit card points so that you can get free travel and free cash back. It sounds like something you'd be interested in. Please consider subscribing. But before I get into the video, I just want to talk about this Theodore Roosevelt quote that I heard the other day. Nobody cares on how much you know until they know how much you care. So with that being said, I want to explain to you why I got motivated to get started in the credit game and why I got started this YouTube channel to help people, the beginners like you, get started with credit. The reason why I got started in the credit game is because I heard that you can actually travel the world for free off of credit card points. Now that was the epiphany that I had because I started to learn, okay, if I can travel the world for free on points, what else can you do? So I invested in courses, I invested in my education, in books, I watched videos, I read Reddit, I watched YouTube videos. Like anybody else who's brand new into a game, what did I do? I went out to my family, my friends, my coworkers, anybody that's supposed to be 5, 10, 15, or 20 years ahead of me in life. I would ask them questions like, why do you have that card? How did you get that card? What credit score do you have? What rewards does that card give you? Do you get to travel off? Is there any restrictions on the card? Whatever it is, I asked 101 questions, and I found a lot of them didn't know. A lot of them either said, oh, I just got this card because it was in the mail, or I got pre-approved, or my uncle has this card, or my girlfriend said that her friend has gotten these benefits, or whatever it is. They didn't know. That's when I decided, okay, I need to share it with people. You know, when I first started in the credit game, I would talk about it non-stop. Before I even had this YouTube channel, I would just go up to anybody and everybody that was willing to listen to me, or I couldn't run away, and I would just blah, 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 tell them about credit. My friend asked me, like, why do you talk about credit so much? And I told them, if you knew the cure to cancer, how many people would you tell? That is why I started this YouTube channel, to share with you, to share with this audience, and most importantly, to educate the beginners out there on how credit works and why they should educating themselves so that they can succeed, travel the world for free, because that was my main motivator. And even if your goal isn't to travel the world, maybe you just want good credit overall so you can get lower interest rates, or maybe you want good credit so you can get cash back, or awesome rewards, or awesome benefits, or free stuff. Your credit score is your grade after you graduate school. When you go to your banker is not going to ask you what your grade was, or what your GPA was when you were in high school or when you were in college. They're going to ask you what your credit score is. So with that little rant being said, I want to talk about the 6 factors of credit and give you actionable steps to improve your credit score. Let's get into the video. Alright guys, we're going to be talking about the 6 factors of credit. Now, before I do so, I want to explain to you why it's important that you need to understand the 6 factors of credit. So it's kind of like cooking a dish. Let's say, I'm going to use steak as an example. Let's say you're cooking a steak dish, a steak entree. What do you need to make a steak entree? You need the steak. Maybe you like mushrooms, garlic, onions. Maybe you like baked potato or mashed potatoes or white rice. And then you need like a vegetable, maybe like a broccoli, green beans. You're gonna get all these ingredients, and alone these ingredients aren't that great, but together they make a beautiful entree, okay? So that is the exact same thing with credit. Your credit is your entree. Your factors of credit is the ingredients that make up your credit score. Factors of credit, we're going to be talking about your payment history. Your payment history makes up 35% of your credit score. Your credit utilization, that makes up 30% of your credit score. Your credit history makes up 15% of your credit score. Your total amount of accounts or mixed credit makes up 10% of your credit score. And hard inquiries or new credit makes up 10% of your credit score. Okay. Derogatory marks is the 6th factor of credit. This is more for if you don't pay your bills on time. I'll make a separate video on how to get rid of those if you do have any of them. These are the 6 factors of credit that you need to know. Now you're thinking, Solomon, what actionable steps can I take to better my credit? This is what I suggest you do. You go to something like creditkarma.com. I use the app. The app is really great. You look at your score and you look at where you stand. So you look at each factor of credit. You look at your credit and you look at where you can improve. Okay, so look at your 6 factors. Look at where you're slacking and where can you improve. All right. Maybe your payment history isn't so great. So there, you know that you need to start paying your stuff on time. Maybe your credit card utilization is very, very high. Normally, you want to keep your credit utilization under 30%. Me personally, try to keep it between 2 to 8. That's completely up to you. Maybe you don't have enough diversified accounts. Maybe you need more credit. Maybe you have a lot of hard inquiries on your credit report. You can find out ways to get those removed. Maybe your credit history or your credit age isn't up to par. And if you do want to see a video about your credit age, I'll leave a link somewhere up here, and click that video. I'll explain to you can improve your credit age. It does take some time, but it's just at least something you know and that you can use to educate yourself. Go into Credit Karma, look at the 6 factors of credit and see where you can improve. What can I do today or start doing today so that I can improve these categories individually so that my credit score can get increased or get boosted. I hope that helps, guys. If you do have any questions, please drop them down in the comments below. If you like this video, smash that like button for me. I really appreciate it. It helps the YouTube algorithm out. I'm going to be putting on some more videos, so keep an eye out for that. Share this with whoever needs to hear it. And as always, you guys have a great day.